McHardy here, Registered Holistic Nutritionist at the Caledon East Family Chiropractic Clinic. Summer is just around the corner, and this is the time of year where many people are thinking about embarking on a weight loss journey to lose 5 or 10 pounds before summer. It's time to start thinking about putting on our shorts and t-shirts and bathing suits. Here are my top 5 tips for sustainable weight loss. Tip number 1, I can help you determine the number of calories you require to create a mild to moderate calorie deficit. What does this mean? Every day, our bodies burn a certain amount of calories to walk around, to digest our food, for our hearts to beat and our blood to flow through our body. This is very individual. This is based on your age, your height, your activity level, and your gender. I can perform a calculation to determine how many calories your body needs every day, and then we subtract 500 to 600 calories off of that number to move us towards weight loss. I like to do this in a sustainable way. I don't cut calories too low. Sometimes we can end up cutting our calories too low, which actually can have the opposite effect. It can actually begin to slow your metabolism, and then your body has a very difficult time to lose weight. So you're best to stick in that 500 to 600 calorie deficit range for sustainable weight loss. That's not going to slow your metabolism down too much. Tip number 2, we want to balance your macronutrients. What does this mean? It means we take the calories that you're allotted per day, creating that mild to moderate calorie deficit, and we break these down properly so you're getting the right amount of protein, the right amount of carbohydrates, and the right amount of healthy dietary fat in that caloric umbrella. We don't just want to eat 1,400 calories of hamburgers or ice cream, but it's better to break it down properly so you're getting the right nutrients in your body. When we're consuming enough protein, it will help you maintain muscle as you lose weight, and it will help you stay full for longer. So it's very important to have enough protein in our diet. And also, we want to balance your blood sugar. By balancing your macronutrients, carbs, protein, and fat, you will keep your blood sugar more stable so your body doesn't have to secrete insulin all the time. By the way, insulin is a fat storing hormone. So it's very important for general health and weight loss to maintain stable blood sugar and manage your insulin levels to promote better health and also promote a nice, safe weight loss. So we want to make sure you're getting enough protein in the diet, enough carbohydrates, enough healthy dietary fat. So first we balance your calories, your total calories, that's the umbrella. And then within that, we want to make sure you're consuming enough protein, carbohydrates, and healthy fat, or that's what I refer to as balancing your macronutrients. Tip number 3, strength training, 2 to 3 times per week. We want to work your muscles. This performs a few different things. The more muscle your body has, the more calories your body is going to burn every day and the faster your metabolism. This is a little bit of a longer term strategy. Often people for weight loss choose to just up their cardio to burn more calories. But a more longer term sustainable strategy is to work at building your muscles over the long term, because the more muscle you have, the more calories your body is going to burn, the better your health is, the easier your everyday activities are. It's best for longevity to maintain muscle. And let's face it, muscle is denser than body fat. So when you have good muscle tone on your body, you appear leaner and more toned. So it's very important to strength train 2 to 3 times per week for your metabolism, and visually you will look leaner by maintaining muscle on your body. Strategy number 4, move more throughout the day. We live in a very sedentary society. We often commute to work and sit in the car, and then we'll sit at our office, and then we go home and we sit and watch TV. Our bodies are meant to move. We're designed perfectly to move. So we want to start to increase daily movement, or this is what we call non-exercise activity thermogenesis, or NEAT for short. So this is just incorporating more movement into your day. Go for a 10-minute walk after your meal. That has a double benefit because you're going to get more steps into your day, and you're going to help bring your blood sugar levels down after that meal by taking a walk after dinner. So you could do little micro walks throughout the day. This does not have to be just an hour-long walk, but you could break it into 3 10-minute walks throughout the day. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Park further away from the store and get those extra steps in. I know we've all heard this before. It doesn't sound like rocket science, but it can make a big difference because we're going to increase the step count. You're going to increase your daily calorie burn without putting additional stress on your body. Sometimes when we work out very intensely, that can put stress on our body, but just by increasing daily movement, you're not overstressing your body, but you're adding to your daily calorie burn. And this can really add up over time. So let's aim for 7,500 plus steps per day, gradually increasing your step count over time. And strategy number 5, I did a whole other video on this, intermittent fasting or time restricted eating. This is having a period of 12 to 16 hours overnight where you're not consuming food. Our bodies are not meant to be consuming food 24/7. We need periods of time where we're not digesting food so your body can perform cellular cleanup, which we call autophagy. And we need to finish digesting your last meal before you go to bed. So if you can stop eating 2 to 3 hours before bedtime, this is great for your overall health, and it will also eliminate unnecessary snacking in the evening that you may be just snacking out of boredom, or maybe it's become a bad habit. But studies show that kind of mindless eating, snacking can add 400 to 500 calories per day, which would equate to 1 pound per week. So please, if you haven't already watched my video on intermittent fasting, go check that out. I go into great detail on how to do it, how long you should do it, but it's great for overall health, digestion, and it can be a great tool for weight loss because you're removing that unnecessary snacking in the evening that can amount to an extra 400 to 500 calories per day. And that's it. So let's review. We want to create a mild to moderate deficit. I can help you figure out what that is. Come book a free 10-minute consultation with me. Within a half hour, I can usually get you turned in the right direction for weight loss. We want to balance your macronutrients. So take your total daily calories and figure out how much protein you need, how much healthy carbohydrate and healthy fat you need in your diet so your blood sugar is balanced and you're not constantly secreting insulin to manage blood sugar. And again, insulin is a fat storing hormone. Strategy number 3, strength training 2 to 3 times per week. We want to maintain your muscle mass. This leads to a faster metabolism and a leaner physique. Strategy number 4, move more. Let's increase that NEAT or non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This will help your body with calorie burn. It's great for overall health, longevity. It will not overstress your body. And strategy number 5, intermittent fasting. Have a period of time overnight of 12 to 16 hours where you're not consuming calories so that your digestive organs can rest, your body can repair, and you're not consuming an extra 400 to 500 calories of mindless calories in the evening. Those are my top 5 strategies, but I have 2 bonus tips for you. Bonus tip number 1, let's work at improving sleep. If you are sleep deprived, again, you can end up consuming an extra 400 to 500 calories the next day because you're tired and your body is looking for stimulation and energy. So often people will overeat the next day if they've had a night where they're only getting 5 to 6 hours of sleep. And studies show again that the next day, the average calorie consumption is 400 to 500 calories more than usual because you're looking for that stimulation. You're looking for that extra energy because you're tired. So let's prioritize 7 to 8 hours of sleep. It will also help with stress hormones. When we're sleep deprived, your body can release more cortisol the next day, which is your stress hormone, because it hasn't had enough rest and repair. And that can lead to weight gain as well, especially around the midsection. And bonus tip number 2 is to manage stress. So again, when we're stressed out constantly, your body releases a stress hormone called cortisol. And cortisol helps you manage stress, but we're not supposed to be releasing it every day chronically. And if we have too much cortisol in our body, we tend to store body fat, especially around the midsection. So bonus tips, try and prioritize 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Manage your stress levels. This could be with deep breathing, exercise, walking, yoga, meditation. Call a friend and list support from your family or friends if you're feeling stressed. And that can have a huge impact towards your weight loss goals. I hope you found this video helpful. Please share it with a friend that might also find these tips helpful, especially if you're starting to think about losing some weight as we move towards summer. I hold office hours at the Caledon East Family Chiropractic Clinic every Thursday from 2 till 6 p.m. I would love to sit down with you and review your nutrition. In a half hour, I can very quickly help you determine how many calories you need, how to properly break those down to carbs, protein, and fat, and get you moving in the right direction for better health and weight loss as we head into summer 2024. Please give the video a like, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our content from our practitioners at Caledon East Family Chiropractic Clinic. Have a beautiful day, and I hope to see you soon to help you meet your health and wellness objectives.